Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to NGP Fashion. Here we want to make a very beautiful and nice trouser. Very simple method of cutting a female trouser. So what we have here is our measurement, and this is our tape, and this is our scissors. So these are all the tools. I believe every one of you know about this. So it's common tools used to cut any clothes that you want to cut. Now guys, we are going to start from drafting our length. Yes, the length of this trouser is 40 length. The length is 40, so we are going to cut the length out and then start from it, because as you can see the material is very long, so we want to cut it so that it will be exact measurement that we are using for this our trouser. So we're going to measure the length by 40, then maybe like 2 inches allowance on it. So we're going to place our tape here. But first, let's draw a straight line so that it will mark as our waist line. Hope you can see my marker. Let me make it bold. Don't mind me, I don't have ruler, but you can use ruler to draw that. It will be very nice for you. Now we are going to cut the length, which is 40. Now this is the length of the trouser, which is 40. So we are going to mark our 40 here and 2-inch allowance for the folding. So we are going to make it straight. And we will connect the line together like this. So like I said, now we have gotten our length for the trouser. Please let me do the lamp bowl so that you guys can see where it will. Like I said earlier, if you have ruler, it is very good. I'm just doing it so that it just go. But don't mind me. Yeah, so this is what we got here. Now what we're going to do is I want to like cut this excess that is here so that it will not be too much. Whatever still I can leave it, then we'll just go straight to the business. Now this is our tape. Now the 40 that we have here, the waist is 33. 33 divided by 4 will give you, this is 33. This is 33. Like this is into 2. And when you fold it like into 2, you still fold it again into 2. It gives you what you want, which is 4. You divide it by 4 now. So this is it. So we are going to place it here. Now I want to make this trouser, we're going to place it here, plus I want to add like 2 inches so that to have extra, should in case I want, because some people want to make rope or want to do other thing, you can add more inches that you want so that it will help you that your material will not be too waste. So that's why, so I'm marking my own here, which is my exact measurement. Then I will add 1 inch this allowance for the extra. So we are going to make our slant. We are going to make our pipe, which is from the waist to your under trouser. Yeah, so I used to make my own 10.5. If it's for fat person, you can make it 11 so that it will be free and not be tight in his underside. So I'm making my own hair 10.5, then I'll draw a straight line. I'll draw a straight line to meet this line I did here. Now our lap, we are going now to the lap. Now this will stand as our lap, also our hip is close to our lap, so we'll just do our lap from here so we can get our what we really want. We really want in this tutorial. So we will divide our lap into two. Remember, we have our lap is 26, so we'll divide it into two. It's a very free trouser. It's not a trouser that it's not a tight trouser. It's a very free one I want to make. So it's 26 that I have here for our lap measurement. So we divide our 26 into two. 26 divided by 2 gives us 13. So we put our 13 here. Plus 1 inches for extra. So everything makes it 14. So this 14 now we divide it into 2 to get our center trouser line. Yes, this center trouser line is very important, because if it's like, for instance, in case you sew a trouser all and you see the line that I used to iron, that straight line that I used to see at the corner of the trouser. So we want to get that line very straight. So what we do now is to divide this 14 into 2. We'll give 14 divided by 2 will give us 7. So we are going to mark our 7 from the end of our fabric to where the 7 ends. So we're gonna mark it straight down. We're gonna mark this 7 straight down to get our center trouser line. So we are going to connect this line together. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. We are going to connect this line together. Hope you are seeing the line. Yeah. Now this stands as our center line trouser, which is 7. Now in this place now, this is from here. Like now we are going to measure our new length, which is 21. We'll mark our 21. We'll draw a straight line for it to be straight and equal. So please just be watching what I'm doing, and so you will not make mistake, and you do this English trouser very perfectly. It's very simple. So we're gonna connect the line together. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. Now we are going to, as we have drawn it all like this. So hope you are seeing the line. Now this stands as our waistline, and this stands as our hip line, and this stands for our new line. Yeah. So hope you can see the three lines that I just drawn. So our new length here we have 17.5. So that 17.5 now you divide it into 2. 17.5 divided into 2. Divided into 2 will give us what? 8 3/4. Will give us 8 3/4. So in this 8 3/4 we will still divide it into 2, which is altogether into 4. So we're going to divide it into 2, and what we have here is 4 1/4. Yes, this 4 1/4. Now you place this 4 1/4 in this center of this line to mark it here, and to also mark it this other side. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Also mark it this other side. Now we already have our hip this hip depth here, hip measurement here. Yes, we already have to connect the line together. Mind you, if you have your how they call it, sorry, if you have your ruler, it's very simple. You can connect the line together, but I really don't have my ruler right now, so I'll just use my addition to connect the line to meet with the hip. So you connect this line just like this to meet there, and this one to meet this side. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Yeah. Then for the leg measurement, which is the wrist, so we have here 14 inches, 14 measurement that we have here in our wrist measurement. So we are going to divide 14 measurement the same way we did this new measurement. 14 divided by 2 will give us 7. Then 7 will be divided by 2 will give us 3.5. So this is what we will mark here as the same way we do in the new we also do it here too. We mark our 3.5, about 3.5. Then we connect it together. You connect the lines together straight. Make sure your hand is straight. We connect it to meet with the new length. We connect this other side too to meet with the new length. Make sure your hand is straight so you will not make mistake. Now see what we got so far. Hope you are learning from this tutorial. Please, if you are just joining and if you have been watching me, please just do me a favor by clicking the subscribe button and the notification button so that anytime we have amazing videos like this, you'll be notified. Please don't fail to do that. Thank you so much. So we continue. Now we have here in our waist, we go back to our waist. Now we see that the thing is not yet shaped the way it was, but it's similar to our trouser now. Our trouser is gradually coming out. So what we do now is we go back to the waist and take the measurement we have here in the waist, which is 9 and 9.25, and place it to this other side at the center and still mark it here and draw a straight line to meet with this line. Hope you are watching. Yeah, and draw a straight line to meet with this line. It is very simple. So we let me make some adjustment. So people can see it well. So as you can see, it is very, very simple. Now, in this place that we draw this line, we'll divide this 10.5 into 2. We'll divide it into 2. 10.5 divided by 2 will give us 5.25. So we are going to measure that 5.25 here to get our center line. Then, are you seeing, guys? We have gotten our center line here. So we are going to add half inches above this line. Then we connect this half inches to the end of this and we'll now draft the trouser depth. So this is it. I hope you understand what I did here. It is very simple and nice tutorial. So, and it's very, very simple. So this is our English trouser, a very straight and English trouser that you could ever think of. So what we have, we said our nail is 17.5. 17.5 divided by 2 will give us 8.5. You understand? Then if you measure it here, you see that you get exactly 8.5. And our wrist in our down trouser is 7, which is 14 that it gives us in our accurate measurement. So this is for the front piece and we are going to cut the back side. So it's time to cut this out so we can draft our back out of this our amazing trouser. So it's time to cut this out. This man is using the very small piece. So, as you can see now, we have our back piece and our front piece. So remember, we face our front piece this other side, and in this side I want to place it in the back. We're not going to face it this first side that we first place it. We are going to turn it like this, as you see me do. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Anything you don't understand, you can ask me in the comment section and I will explain well. So this is it. So for me, I'm going to trace this line by cutting this extra so that it will fit the line I cut, and so that my trouser will be very, very straight. So what I do, I will cut this out. I'll make sure it's straight and I'll cut it out. Now I've cut it out, so this is out, so you can see how it is now. Then I will now shift it now to have my extra for the back piece. So you can see what I'm doing now. Now I want to cut our back out from this amazing trouser. Now this is it. So we will trace this line and draw it to a straight line here to meet the back path, and then we would do the remaining work. So what we have now in this our extra, we're gonna leave 2 inches allowance for the back piece measurement. So this is a 2-inch allowance. I guess it's too much. And this is the 2-inch allowance that we have here. I'm going to readjust it to be exactly 2 inches. So this is our 2-inch allowance that we have left here. So in this upper side, in this waist measurement, we are going to leave extra 3 inches. We are going to leave 3 inches. As you see now, this is 3 inches. So we are going to mark our 3 inches here out. Now in this side, we are going to trace it by 2 inches, just as we did to this other part. We are going to place a line, a 2 inches landscape, just like you see me do. Now we'll connect this to get this line together to meet with these 3 inches that we leave here. Hope you understand what I'm doing, guys. Please, if you don't understand, please ask me any question in the comment section. I'm here to answer you. So this is it. Now we are going to move extra. We're going to move 1 inch out from this our first piece in this front trouser for the slant. I'm going to connect it to the other side of our trouser. Then from this place that we move this 1 inches, we are going to place our tape through there. From that place to the upper side, I'm going to add extra 2 inches for the back edge. So this is it. We're going to connect it to this very end too. I believe you must have been doing this, but this is my own simple method using in cutting this beautiful English trouser. So this is what we got. Then we'll trace our line here to get our straight measurement. So it's time to cut. Hope you understand. Please, if you're just joining, please click on the subscribe button, click on the share button, and click on the notification bell, so that anytime we post any of our quality and beautiful content like this, you will be able to be notified. So it's time to cut it out. And this is how our trouser looks like after we are done cutting. So hope you like what you see. As you can see, this is our English trouser and it's very good to go. So if you're not joining, please subscribe on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Please let us move this extra piece. I forgot to move it, so I'm going to slant it out. So look at it. This is our trouser, our English trouser. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you know that this video was very helpful to you, please don't forget to share and to subscribe on this channel. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video when we'll be making a senator wear. We'll be cutting a senator wear for our next video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate. Love you.